Hello my gorgeous little angels, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Antonia. If you'd like to come past one magical online family, make sure you hit the red subscribe button down below, because today we will be doing rating my Animal Crossing New Horizons little islanders. I've done a PowerPoint because editing skills aren't this like on a great level, so we need PowerPoints to help us in these type of situations. So yeah, if you want to see what my top 10 of my villagers are, then make sure you carry on watching. Also, I tried to do like an Animal Crossing theme. I know it's backwards. Put it this way. So we're going to be rating that. I don't know why I didn't do that at the very beginning, but we're going to be rating the Animal Crossing New Horizons villagers or islanders. So this is my island. So my island's actually called Luna. It's only, oh, is this even... Well, this is a great PowerPoint. You can see it, absolutely fabulous. Let's see. There we hello. So it's called Luna. So yeah, I wanted it to do with the moon because I love the moon, and it's a little bit of Harry Potter. So my actual little description is how like Lupin. I have pears as my island fruit, and I'm a wishful flower. My birthday is the 5th of January, and obviously I got it on the day that it was released. These are my residents. So I have Flo and Coach is who I started with. Then I had Ozzy. This is literally the order they come. I've got Ozzy, Eunice, Candy, Ed, Margie, Julia, Monty and Stitches. I've only had one person leave, which was Plucky, and one new one, which was Stitches. And that's all my islanders. So I'm going to go from 10 to 1, just to make it a bit exciting, so we can get excited for who number 1 is. Tell me who your number 1 is now. Who's your favourite? If you've got any of these islanders, let me know. So mine, now this is not my least favourite, it's my favourites out of my favourites. Like I still wouldn't want any of them to leave. So this isn't like negative about them. I absolutely love every villager, and like my opinion changes on them so much. So number 10 is actually Margie. She's so cute, and she loves talking about her little books because she's got the normal personality, and everything I give her is a gift. Actually, this is one of my favourite things about her. If I give her a gift, like I give her a pineapple umbrella. It's the only umbrella I ever see her have now, and then she'll display it in a house when she isn't using it, and I give her an album, she displays that. So everything that I give her, she displays, which I think is so cute. And then but I have her amiibo, and I actually invited her to my island, so I think that's why she's not my favourite, because I know I can always invite her again. Even though the only thing that upsets us is like if she leaves and I invite her back with the amiibo, she's not the same, which I find quite sad. But she's number 10. She's cute. She just doesn't really interact with me, so like she's never told me anything or shouted me over to like teach me a reaction or to give me anything or anything like that. Like she doesn't really do anything like that. And then that sort of leads on to number 9. So that's sort of what I'm rating them on, not how they look, because I think Margie's gorgeous. I think Eunice is the cutest little thing in the world. She's actually me 4th islander to move onto the island. Let me just keep making sure it's focused for us. So she's an OG, so obviously I love her. She's dead cute. She has taught me a few emotions. Actually, she does come up to me every now and then. She obviously loves her books too, and she does show an interest in asking me what I like. I feel like she was one of the first people to ask like what is my interest, and she's just cute. I feel like the last couple of days she sort of withdrew herself. Like she got sick yesterday, so she was in like a little house. Obviously I went and took her medicine, so she sent me a letter today saying like thank you so much, and she is cute. But because she's got the normal personality the same as Margie, they repeat each other a lot. That's the only thing I'm like got a problem with, is if you have 2 of the same villager, which I actually have one of each personality, but the ones that have got the same personality are basically clones, which I understand that, but it's just a little bit frustrating. So yeah, that's also why they're both at the bottom. I absolutely love the normal personality as well. Like Maple has got a normal personality, and she's one of my favourite villagers ever. So I've got nothing against normal personalities. It's just that both of these don't really make that much effort, like Eunice did at the beginning, but she's sort of like gone a bit withdrawn the last couple of days. So I always visit, like if they're ever in the house, I always go and visit, and she actually crafts a lot. Because like Margie, I think once I've got a recipe off Margie. So just little things like that. That's also what I'm rating on, like the overall thing, not just like the aesthetic of them. And then number 8 is actually Monty, which Monty was the last villager that moved in to like me 10 houses, and I was fuming, right, because I googled him and I was like, right, he's ugly, right, and that's not me being horrible, but I just didn't think he was the cutest villager. which is so nasty of me, but it was, and I really loved going to the deserted islands and finding people, and it was just because I was lazy and didn't do it. So it was myself that I was angry at. Oh my god, I have fell in love with them so much. I love cranky villagers. I had what's his name? I always know his name, and now I know which one I'm on about. The Crow. Is it Croquet? No. That's not how you say it, but I know one about. I had him in me New Leaf Islands. I've still got him. Is it Croque? It's Croque. That's his name, but I can't say it. He's a little frog and he's so cute. I love the cranky villagers. He's the cutest little crank, and he always is like out late, and he's like a little old man. Oh, I love him so much. The only reason he's this low down is because lately he keeps moaning about all the police and some of the things. Like, he moans about Margie's house, which Margie's house is near his house, but I don't have like estate. I can't about them scatters everywhere, like they've all got their own little bit. And he was moaning about her house. Then he was moaning about a bird's house that was next to Flo's house, and I was like, do it yourself then. Pick it up, move it. Do you know what I mean? Don't be moaning at me. So that's the only thing. But I bought him the other day a little waistcoat. It's like a beige colour, and it's got like a, oh my god, he looks so cute. Like, he is so cute in his waistcoat. I wish I could have put a picture of what he looks like on mine. And he always sort of goes off as on his own. I feel like I should have rated him higher because I absolutely love him. Like, the little things that he does. It's only lately he's been a little crank, but like, he is a cranky villager, but lately he's been like moaning about things. But he like goes and sits in the middle of the trees, because I have loads of trees. I wanted to be very foresty, my island, like very natural. And he sits like in the middle of them reading his book, like Harden. He's so cute. But yeah, he's number 8. Number 7, we have Julia. Now, Julia is one that I found on the Tarantula Islands. She is fearless, she's beautiful, and she's a snooty villager. So she's a bit of a horror when she wants to be. So she's obviously lovely to me, and she is one of the main islanders that actually has a different conversation with me pretty much every time I talk to her. Sometimes she'll repeat herself and she says darling, but she majority like has different things to say. She's one of the main ones that I've noticed will have a different dialogue quite a lot of the times I speak to her, which I really enjoy. I wish that these added, like, they took so many years to make this game. I wish that they made the villagers a little bit more diverse. I feel like they repeat themselves all the time. So I absolutely love that, but she is a bad gossip, and sometimes she's so sassy and savage. Like, one of my other villagers, Candy, she properly ripped her head off the other day, and I was like, whoa, any needs. So yeah, apart from that, I think she's super cute. I love her house. The house is beautiful. And then number 6, we actually have Stitches, which I think is quite a low rating for Stitches, because obviously he's like, I watched a video the other day and he's actually at number 10 in like the most wanted villagers. He is cute. He's my newest member. I had to lose Plucky. Plucky moved out for him, which I don't normally like letting them go. Like, a lot of my villagers, like Monty, I don't actually like at the beginning. Like, I didn't like Monty. I wasn't happy with Candy when she moved in, because I wanted to pick them all myself, but they proper grow on me, and like I ended up loving them. And like, letting Plucky go was like so hard. Like, I didn't want to let him move out, but I was like, I really love, like, one of my favourite things is going to the island tours and meeting new villagers. So I was like, right, let her go, because she come from Poppins Collectibles, who's a Harry Potter pin creator. I come from her island, Cynthia's, so it was so crazy, but she was so lovely. And then I went on an island tour, met Stitches on my 2nd tour, I think, and literally near died, because I love Stitches. I love bear cubs, and I think Stitches is so cute. But he's got a little lazy personality, so I love that. But he hasn't, like, yeah, because I was saying I was happy that I met him on my tour, and I've made him like a little chalk. He's like me little artist. He chalks all over the place. I've got little custom designs on all sides of his house, and I've got like a little colourful pool. But he doesn't really make an effort with me. Like, he's not once at all spoke to me. Now, he has only lived on my island for about 4 days or so now, but like, literally, I can hardly ever find him. He's always like hiding off somewhere, and like, he gets aggy at me like the 2nd time I speak to him, and I'm like, I know this is a problem with a lot of villagers have got, but I don't know, like, he just hasn't really made an effort with us yet. But he is really cute. I've already got a DIY recipe off him already. He was crafting yesterday, which I was quite shocked, because he obviously has only lived here for a couple of days, but he is really cute. I think he's gorgeous. He just needs to make more of an effort with us. I feel like we're still acquaintances at the minute. But yeah, that's Stitches. Number 5 is Ed, who's my little smug villager. He come in my campsite, the first one in my campsite. He always waters the flowers. Like, he literally always waters the flowers. I'm like, are you okay, Ed? He gets on with Flo, which melts my heart. Like, him and her are always talking, and like she's like, you need to act and like be this so I can like prepare myself for like one of them was like her mum and dad. And then he tries to be a jock from time to time, which I absolutely love. He's like, did I do a good impression? And he's always crafting gold items, like a little star that he is. Like, I've got loads of gold items from him. I got a golden casket yesterday. And I haven't really got anything bad to say about him. Sometimes he gets a bit aggy when I speak to him, which all of them do. It's not a personal thing. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Ed. I haven't got any problems with him. He literally is one of the main people I see waters my flowers all the time. So he's a little ball. Love him. And then number 4 is Flo. Now, I'm quite shocked because I nearly had a mental breakdown when, in a good way, when I actually loaded up the game. She was my Uchi character, and I literally, like, I love Flo. My auntie was called Flo, and she passed away leukemia, and I had Flo, I can't even speak, I had Flo in my New Leaf village, so I absolutely love her. So when like I knew you could get an Uchi character, I was like, I really hope it's Flo again. And when like I didn't reset the game, I got the game as I got it. Fair enough, people do that, I'm not bothered about it. But I didn't, I just like left it as it was. I got pairs, weren't made up, but I weren't mad about it. But seeing Flo was like, oh, it was meant, it was so meant. But I'm surprised she's not higher, because she was the first person that I became like good friends. So you get like the little Nook Miles ticket rewards, and like anytime I used to get expansion on my house, she'd be the first one to like message me. She sent me like the shower, and then like, yeah, she sent me a letter, yeah. But then she asked me to move out, which I was like, absolutely not. And I feel like this is so dramatic, but she's never been the same since. Like, I feel like we've distanced quite a lot. But then I did get her a chef uniform yesterday in red and white, and she looks so cute in it. But that's the only reason she isn't my number 1. I feel like she's just different. Like, I've just got another expansion, I've just got the upstairs, and she didn't send me a letter. Margie did. Out of all the people, Margie did. And then she does get really aggy. Like, she's the most one who gets aggy at me for speaking to her, like, multiple times. But she did give me a nickname, Backbeat. Is it Backbeat or Backbeat? I think it's Backbeat. Which now nearly all the villagers call me. And I'm like, thanks for that, Flo. I do love her, and I don't think I could ever let her go. But it just, like when I said like please stay, she was like, oh, I'll stay a little bit longer. Whereas like Ed asked me to move, and he was like, oh, I'm so glad that you want me to stay, I'll stay forever. So I don't know, maybe we should say a speech. I'm taking it a bit personal, but yeah, I just feel like she's distanced herself lately, which has gutted me. But yeah, so number 3 we have Candy, which I am shook about, because I was fuming when I knew she was moving in, the same way I was with Monty. Because I'm not really a big fan of the kangaroos, I'm not really a big fan of the mice, or the anteaters. Just personally myself, I've actually never had any of them until now. This is the first mouse I've ever had. I've never had an anteater, even to this day, and I've never had a kangaroo. So I'm being a bit prejudiced, really. I don't actually know them, so there's nothing I have against them. But yeah, they're just not my preferred animal. But then I've never had them, so I wouldn't know. But that's probably why. But she's a pop star, obviously. She calls me a bestie all the time. She sends me so many letters, and she's like, from your bestie, and she's so cute. Yeah, and I love her little pink things, and she tries her best to make friends with other villagers. So like, obviously she was speaking to Julia, and Julia was just so rude with her. But I feel like she's always dead cute. She's always running around with like Ozzy, and like she's just so cute. I haven't got a problem against that. I think she's just adorable. Number 2 is Coach, which I am shocked about. Like, when I done this, I'd never like really thought of like who my favourite villager was, or if I liked them or not, and things like that. But I am shocked that Coach is number 2. Like, I did not. Coach just reminds me of a dad, but like, and like Monty be the granddad. He never tells me off for speaking to him too many times, and I actually love his jock personality. Like, I know it annoys a lot of people the way they're constantly going about muscles, but I love it when he asks me, do I want to go on like the jog parole with him, and I just think he's so cute. He just melts my heart, and like, he was like obviously one of my first 2 villagers, so obviously I have that like connection. I feel like I'd never want to let him go, but I just think he's so cute, and like I always find furniture for him. Like, I honestly think I'd give him a gift like every day. I've given so many clothing items, and so many, like, I've made him an outdoor gym right next to his house just for him. Like, he's just so cute, and like, I just love him. Like, he was doing proper little exercises outside his house yesterday, and I just thought he's so cute. So yeah, I'm a massive fan of Jock. And then number 1, if you haven't figured out, is Ozzy. Now Ozzy was the first villager I ever met on Mystery Island tour, and invited him, and he calls me Tater Tot. He was like, can I call you Tater Tot? And I thought, You are so cute. And obviously, like, he's a lazy villager, and he loves the bugs under the floor, and he is always so hyper about having guests on the island, and he's a #1 KK Slider fan. Like, he literally sits by the thing every time KK Slider's here. I'm like, are you okay, Ozzy? And he'll sit there all night. Literally loves KK Slider, but he is so adorable, and like, I just love him. Like, I was so happy when I first met him, and I'd never had a koala bear before, and like, I just think he's so cute. I've actually given him, because I feel like yellow's his colour, but I give him like this pineapple like shirt. Oh, he's so cute. And I give him these little, like, you know, the tiny glasses. I give him then, and he literally just looks like something else of the Beatles. He is so cute. And once he asked could he call me Tater Tot, I thought, you've just stole my heart, that's it, like, I just love you. And yeah, he actually gets on, which I'm shocked about. It was Coach's birthday the other day. It's actually Ozzy's birthday on, I called him Oz's then. It's Ozzy's birthday on the, is it the 8th of May? It's coming up very soon, or 7th of May. I think it's the 7th of May. I've got him a present already. I've got him this like little flying jacket. It's so cute. I'm going to put this down because I'm absolutely aching from standing there holding it. And that's like all the slides. Me showing them all. But he actually gets on so well with Coach, which obviously, like, their personalities, like, they shouldn't get on because Coach is a jock and Ozzy's a lazy villager, but they get on so well. Like, I feel like Flo doesn't really get on with people. She gets on with Ed, but that's about it. I just love it when you see them talking, and like, Eunice gets on really well with Margie, and their houses are quite close together. Obviously they're both normal. I've made them an outdoor library right by their house because they are literally quite close together, as I just said. But yeah, just so cute. And like, Ozzy was at Coach's birthday, and I was like, oh, too cute. So yeah, they're all my villagers. I love them all absolutely, completely, and I love them all. I really do. But they're like my top favourite 10 out of mine. I don't really want to say anyone's my least favourite. They're all my favourite. I think they're all amazing. It's just maybe me that needs to make more effort with them all. I've played Animal Crossing now for 220 hours or more, I think. And this is on the 3rd of May. So I've got a bit of a problem, but it's okay. It's okay. But I'm obviously obsessed with the game. Please let me know if you're playing it. Please let me know what villages you have, what villages you start with, how many of you like kicked out, moved in. I've got quite a few amiibo, but I like, this is what I mean when I say like me least favourite to top favourite. Like, I couldn't kick any of them out, so I feel like it's gonna really bother me when one of them asks me to move. I'll be like, so far it's only Ed, Flo and Plucky who's asked me to move in the whole time I played, so not that many. But yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed the video. I really hope that it was okay, even though the PowerPoint weren't amazing. You couldn't see it for the first bit of it, but I really hope that you did enjoy it. I hope you're having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. But for now, bye.